This is Barry John, and I am doing kind of a quick video, just to. I think one, I want to just kind of feel like I need a moment to apologize right now. I think I just got into a little bit of a project where I thought I had kind of an idea of um, thinking this game might be a little bit easy with rewind mode and stuff like that. Um, had a moment to look at the walkthroughs because I was kind of struggling with it, and I was like, well, I might as well look at everything else and whatnot. And kind of looking at it, it's just kind of like, now that I kind of looked at it, I kind of want time to practice before I actually try to finish these video games up a little bit and stuff like that, because I kind of thought Rocket Knight Adventures would be a little bit more easier with rewind mode, and I think I'm still stuck in the same idea of it's still going to be a little bit hard and whatnot kind of thing. So I am just kind of in a trying to figure everything out. I'm kind of trying to do this with these with the ROM hack video games as well. I'm talking about doing Mega Man, the Mario games, the Mario World games, the Sonic the Hedgehog games, and I'm still in that same spot of, okay, what am I going to do? What is the answer to this stuff? And even if I'm going to touch all these other video games, I'm kind of in that same position that I need to take time to do homework and understand what I'm trying to do, because obviously these games are not just something you dive into and rewind feature and stuff and then suspect yourself you're going to do good and stuff like that, and that if you make a mistake, hey, the rewind feature will help you out kind of thing. It's got difficulty, and I'm not gonna shy away from that and whatnot. When I said that when I played these video games and I only went like halfway, that's basically all I did was go halfway, because the difficulty part curves like literally right at the second level. Once you get past the first scene, you're just like, okay, here comes the second part, and it just gets difficult and whatnot. And I'm not talking about playing like Super Mario Brothers difficult or Sonic the Hedgehog difficult. I mean, like, it goes from difficulty is 1 to 10 and, like, right there kind of thing. And I'm just like, okay, this is a little bit, maybe more than I can kind of chew kind of thing. Um, so I'm not. So it's just. I feel like it's just another thing that I put on the back burner, and I'm kind of like, well, maybe I should have actually just kind of stuck with the games that I was kind of playing right now and stuff like that as well. So, or maybe I could actually just try to do Sparkster while I'm trying to play Pokemon Stadium and getting that finished, and doing some training on that. I don't know what the answer kind of is on that and stuff. And it's kind of the same thing with my other games and stuff. But I do feel like that there's just a lot of, I need to do some practicing on things, or do some looking things up on YouTube to look at these walkthroughs and stuff like that. One thing I do know that I've doing some homework on some of this stuff, it is hard to look on YouTube for the walkthroughs for these ROM hacks. That I do know. And then if you do go on there and stuff, or do find information on it, they basically will sit there and say, kind of, when it comes to Mega Man, there's no real order of how you play the game and stuff. It comes down to all the levels are difficult. It's just pick a level, get lucky to get the power up and whatnot, go to the next level kind of thing. Where it's the original games, there was a specific order. Now they just kind of chuck the book out the door and they're just kind of like, well, you just got to figure it out kind of thing. But also you have to understand to find anything online on these things, these games. Typing in, the title, it just kind of gives you the original game or whatever, not the game that has been remade as a ROM hack kind of thing, though, too. So, and like I said in the past, there's not a lot of videos on this stuff because not a lot of people touch this territory and was like, hey, let's put this online type thing. And that's why I said I wanted to do this, because not a lot of gamers have been going in this direction. They've been going in that direction, more or less. So if I'm on uncharted territories and stuff, guess what? A lot of people have been doing that and stuff because everybody wants to go in playing the regular games, the originals, not the ROM hacks and stuff, because it might be a little bit more easier. So, but yeah. So kind of ignore the scheduling when it comes to my Facebook stuff. I'm probably going to have to ignore that schedule, and I am just going to be playing Pokemon Stadium 2 just on Facebook for a little bit. On sideline, I'm going to do as much homework as I can on YouTube, trying to look at walkthroughs, trying to get some practice in with playing Sparkster and stuff, and just try to brush up on things a little bit and whatnot. And so and that might be what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of weeks and stuff, but I will try to get some type of content out there, whatever it may be and stuff like that. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do and whatnot. So it's kind of one of those retreat, gather thoughts and whatnot, and then come back at it stronger. So everybody gets a little bit of an understanding and forgives me on this. Sorry that I am biting a little bit more off than I can chew kind of thing. I was hoping these projects would be a little bit easier and stuff, and I feel like I just got a lot of stuff I can do for content, and now I'm just like, well, either I gotta know how to do this, I need to train up, or I need to look at these walkthroughs and stuff or whatever and figure out how to make everything run perfectly. So, but we'll get back to things going good eventually. So we'll be just kind of, I think right now, be playing Pokemon Stadium 2, trying to finish that Nuzlocke challenge, seeing how far we're going to get with that, and that's just going to be on Facebook only. And then I will be trying to get some stuff on YouTube with the Paper Mario games. Hopefully I'll get something up this week. I will be going on vacation here next week for a little bit, so I will have time off, not putting anything online and stuff, and then I'll be back to doing stuff again. So thanks for your guys' love, and hope everybody has a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.